Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel Moodle Arjun. My apologies for the delay. I'm here in front of you with yet another video on Moodle. So in this video we are going to discuss 10 most important questions which can be asked in a Moodle interview or in generic. So let's get started. So the first important question that people can ask or you can face in an interview would be like explain the Moodle architecture or the file structure of a Moodle code base. So it means like they can ask for a folder structure, what type of plugins can be created in Moodle, and what does a config file consist of, which is the configurations. I'm going to explain you all those variables or objects present inside that config. So let me show you the structure. This is a Moodle directory, okay, which consists of these many folders by default when you download this package from moodle.org. We have local folder, mod is there, we have login, my folder, then we have most important theme. So basically all these consist, or you can say like makes Moodle as a whole LMS, because this all comes as a different plugins. Suppose like we have blogs, and there are numerous plugins available as blocks, which makes a Moodle course what Moodle is basically all about. So it adds additional functionalities or creates a side view of a course structure, you can say, or on any other pages, like any other context in Moodle, whether you go for any site context or user pages or inside the course pages. All this can be used to showcase small information, hyperlinks, or any other kind of display. Okay, and similarly, we have this local plugin, which is a very important plugin in a sense like it contributes to Moodle as an additional feature. Like if you develop something which is not inside the Moodle as a local plugin, it becomes part of the Moodle, like a functionality kind of thing. So you can make as many pages, as many um, logic over here as a local plugin. So there is no limitation to that. Okay. So similarly, we have report plugins in case you want something out of these reports what Moodle has given. Okay, so you can go for your custom report. You can make it over here as a plugin and install it, and then you can play around that. And similarly, we have a theme folder, which is basically taking care of the theme part, all the UI what we see inside a Moodle installation. Generally, it comes with the two themes as Boost or Classic as a default, a part of the package, Moodle package when we download it or when we install it. Additionally, you can install as many themes like premium themes you can purchase, or you can download free themes from moodle.org. So I am using the same UI theme to showcase you how the theme structure looks like. So these are the basic structures in folders or files in a theme. We have settings, version, we have library, lib.php, we have config, and we have style, CSS, pix layout, slang, DB folder classes, AMD. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a short introduction about all these things. Okay, in a very short manner, because I'll be explaining these things in another video, so that it does not become a long video. So AMD, as you must be knowing, like it deals with all the JS files over here. In SRC, we write the JS, okay, and we utilize in other layouts, or we can call it anywhere. In the build, we have the similar JS file, but in a minified version. So it comes as a mean.js file. So all these files are present in SRC also and in build also. But in build, it comes as a minified version, because we need, when we deploy it using deploy to any environment, production or something, then we must be doing it as a minified version, so that it's compressed and minified, so as to save the space or speed it up. So that has an additional advantage. Okay, So we have classes where you can define all the classes, utilities, your render classes over here, and later you can use it in your files or layouts. Okay. And then CLI, if you have any other script to run, you can create a folder CLI and put your script over here like this. So we don't need much information on this one. In DB, we have DB in all other plugins what we develop, whether it's local or blocks, if in case it's required actually. In this case, we have cache events installed. We also see install.xml sometimes if it's required, like we need to create tables inside the DB. Services where we write all the APIs which can be used anywhere, and this can be defined over here in this services.php. Then we have task. If you have any associated tasks along with the theme, then you can define all your tasks over here in task.php. So these things can be written inside any other theme as well. Okay, like this is. So these are basically a scheduled task, okay, which runs when we run the cron, or we can schedule it, okay. And then we have upgrade or events. Events, another thing what I was saying is like if you have any events or the callback method associated with it, we can define over here. So basically these are observers which basically are dependent on some other events happening around the system. Okay. So this all can be also written in similar way when we develop other plugins like local or block or reports. Okay. Font generally consists of mm, the font type, what we are using in the Remoy theme. Okay. Then language consists of the language strings values. Okay. What we use in the theme. This has as many language types defined over here. Then we have layouts. Layouts is something like it's very important when it comes to theme part. So layouts basically, before coming to this, I will take you to this config file. Config is basically where we define all these layouts, what we use in all other pages. So these layouts can be called in any other page from any other plugin or core pages as well. Okay. Uh, so there are different layouts defined for the purpose, like for the my courses, for the admin pages, for the front page, what exactly the uh, uh, layout will be called and what are the regions. It's a site piece. Okay, as you can see over here, the default region, where exactly how exactly the layout should be. Okay, site pre, site top, site bottom. What we have a number of regions defined in a Moodle page. So accordingly, this layout has been defined over here. And these layouts, what we define over here, front page, like drawers, category course. Then we have column 1, column 2, like that. All you can find it over here in the layouts structure. So basically, these are nothing but how exactly the distribution of the features should be there, whether it comes for the header, when it comes to the left navigation, the main body, or the right side blocks, whatever we are rendering to a page, all that can be structured using these layouts. Okay, so as of now, we are going to just stick to that part. Let's go to another pics folder and SCSS styles, templates. Templates again, basically, which these are the mustache uh, files, okay, which are used inside these layouts, okay, and which consist of HTML code and some expression based conditions, basically, depending on whether we want to show it or hide it, like that. So these things I have already covered in another video of mine, so you can just go and check how exactly layouts and mustache file works over here. So this concept is similar to all other plugins. And then we have other things as well, libraries, settings, which is the settings for the theme part. So all these structure, what you say, some or less are similar to or should be similar to other plugins like local plugin. If I open this in my home page, As you can see, there is a version, there is a lib, there is a template, and we have DB classes, almost similar to what we've seen in the theme. And then we have, if you go inside the block also a little bit different. If I open, try to see any. So these are very less number of files. As you can see, version should be there. Settings, if you have settings, of course you can create a settings.php file for this one, and you can add into the admin settings for the purpose. And then we have something called, this is most important because for every block there should be a page, there should be a file which should be named as block underscore the block name. So this is the main file of the block. This should be must be present inside a block. Okay. So as you can see over here, this has the init function which holds the title of the block. Then we have content which consists of the body of the block, what exactly. So all the logic you can define over here. You can write what exactly to render onto the body of the block, and then you can return the content of this one. So this is important part. Okay. Then we have lang, similar to what other plugins has. Then DB is basically access, like who can access the block, okay, and in what context basically. So all those can be defined over here inside the access.php. Okay, now, so this was all like regarding the structure. If you have any questions, you can comment in the comment box, but mostly this is the Moodle structure has to offer. Apart from this, if nothing is there as per your requirement, you can go and develop your own plugins. Okay, so these plugins are basically can be developed as mode, local blogs. As I said earlier, reports can be there, authentication plugins can be there, availability plugins can be there. So there are certain kind of plugins which we can define over here. Then there is a mode. Mode basically um, is the activity, basically activity or resources what we use inside a codes. So what you see here is the code for those features, like Big Blue button, how exactly Big Blue button should, all the logic has been written over here. So they have some supporting files, not similar to what we see in other local or block or theme part, obviously because these are some different kind of plugins. Okay, thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.